What's good, YouTube? It's your SKY Jordan. In today's video, we're gonna be breaking down another Juice WRLD session. Shout out to the people that send them to me. Y'all some real ones. We get to share with the community. So people get to see a little bit more into like how Juice recorded, the plugins, the the type of stacks, the stacks in there. Check the description. There might be some screenshots of some settings, or it just might be the template by itself. I'm not giving audio files. This is just not what I do. If you want the audio files, go find them yourself. But let's just get into it. This is the session. This is how I got it. I ain't touched nothing on here. It's pretty much everything the same. Yeah. So here's the beat. This right here. Let's just put this on here so we can see what's going on. Alright. Alright, so here go the beat. It look like they chopped the beat up too. Yeah, they definitely probably chopped that up because that's probably not how that was originally set up. Ain't no telling. I could probably check it at the end maybe if I remember. But look at the recording track. This is interesting because this whole little recording template looks completely different from the other ones that we've seen on the channel. It's completely different from the Smile one, and it's completely different from the Talking to the Voices one. And that's just to show you that it's not really the template or the preset that people use on Juice WRLD vocals or whatever like that to record with, because it's like different ones. So this one's the first one that got auto-tune effects. So let's just pull it up and check the settings on that. Oh. Alright, the settings, F sharp minor, retune speed 0, and that's about it. Like straightforward, like that's the settings. Let's see, record, drag and drop. So they probably recorded through like some analog compression, and they had this little EQ on here, and it got a little reverb here. Okay, so same thing here. We got the auto-tune effects. Let's check the EQ. So it's like this the EQ settings for this, and they also use the doubler. That's the basic doubler, like that's what's in there. All right, and I'm pretty sure let's pull it down and see if there's anything hidden. Nothing hidden. We got a bus right here. Same thing. Everything's the same right here. So all of these should be the same. Now let's just play it and just listen to it to see what we can pick up, because like I never really heard this song until now. So let's get it.
I'm a ballaholic, don't know what to call it. All my shots be falling, I don't even go to practice. And I stay flossing, off weight on my bottoms. No, these are not out yet, so don't try to copy. I'm drowning in success, I jumped in my wallet. Try me and get chin checked. Chopper in the closet, chopper in the mattress. Try me and get chin checked. Chopper in the closet, chopper in the mattress. Chopper in the, whoa, tingle.
Alright, that's very straightforward. Like, this is very consistent with how the other sections look and how it records. Easy punches, right? Like, you can see the punches. They're clean. There's no, like, noise coming in here right there. I think it was one right here where they had to do, like, a little fade in right here. Yeah, like right here. A fade in right here. And this song gives me, like, a little laid-back, chill vibe. And then you had, like, a little ad-libs right here, but it's not really on the ad-lib track. And all of this stuff is running to this lead Vox right here. It's like this shit is OD compressed. So we got like a R compressor, alright, R channel with the EQ. They fuck with the EQ a little bit. It's basically the same settings as the other EQ. We got the SSL. This is the E channel. I think this is the E channel, yeah. And de-esser right here. Simple shit. That's pretty much all this on the hook. It's not like no dub or anything like that. The hook and the verse is all going to the same bus. And then you got like stacks down here. Then the stacks got their own aux right here. It's pretty much the same shit. And then you got the hooks and whatever hook ad-libs, and the ad-libs go to here. Pretty much the same settings, I'm pretty sure. But it's like different shit. Like the hooks right here, they got Handman on it. I'm curious to see what that's gonna do. We got reverb. This the reverb settings for the song. See that. EQ, they rolled out some of that low. H delay, it was like on the 8th. Yeah, 8th. Okay. And yeah, this the 4th. Yeah, I'm tripping. I ain't even look at the shit over here. It's like a half. And then you got like the SSL comp and whatever the fuck this is. I don't know what that is. And then they got the vitamin on here. But we're not even gonna focus on like the master fader. Like, let's just look at how the song goes together, like she was pointed out. So let's just listen to the verse now.
Chopper in the mattress, chopper in the whoa. 10 guns in the crib like whoa. Call my gun Billy Idol. It got that Rambo yell, yeah. 007 my scope, one to the head he croak, real life shit no joke, 22-3 in your throat, I'm with them savages, there's not having it. They got.
Aight, so I like the little pocket he had right here. It was like dun 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 I like that. Then he switched it. Let's just go back to it. Let's see how many. Let's see.
Whoa, 10 guns in the crib like whoa. Call my gun Billy Idol. It got that Rambo yell, yeah. 007 my scope, one to the head he croak,
yeah, cause he came into it like right around here, around the 114. It's like I like that part right here.
Rambo yell, yeah. 007 my scope, one to the head he croak, real life shit no joke, 22-3 in your throat, I'm with them savages, there's not.
Yeah, because it's like what I like to tell people all the time anyway, is like you kind of want to hit like a flow and then you want to switch it. You want to keep the people interested. You want to keep them like feeling it. And you could see like Juice WRLD recorded simple. Like you can record the same way that he records, but it's just like you got to be able to put the emotion into it. You got to be able to vibe it out. You got to be able to put your feelings into the song, because like a lot of people fuck with Juice WRLD music because Juice WRLD was someone that they connected to emotionally. You know what I'm saying? He put the emotions into it. You could feel it. It was authentic. You know.
Whoa, 10 guns in the crib.
Let's see. Like get some playlists. Okay, we got a couple playlists right here, but let's keep it going.
Like whoa, call my gun Billy Idol. It got that Rambo yell, yeah. 007 my scope, one to the head he croak, real life shit no joke, 22-3 in your throat, I'm with them savages, there's not having it. They got the ratchets on deck if you want it, we got it. They started riots, pop a little molly and get a little violent. I'm adding fuels to the fire, Taurus on me but it worked like a lighter. We set your block.
And then he brought it back, but the flow got a little bit faster, right? The flow got faster, but the still was there. That's cool. I fuck with it.
I'm with them savages, there's not having it. They got the ratchets on deck if you want it, we got it. They started riots, pop a little molly and get a little violent. I'm adding fuels to the fire, Taurus on me but it worked like a lighter. We set your block on fire. Red beam with the scope is a power up. After I kill.
Alright, this shit right here remind me of like that old Uzi type shit when he used to drag out his words or some shit at the end. Like this right here. Like this right here.
We set your block on fire. Red beam.
We set the block on fire. Like instead of just saying we set the block on fire, he drug out the word of, or he said fire in a different way. And that's what it goes back to me telling y'all, like, you can play with how you deliver certain words or enunciate certain words, because it's like you don't have to always talk 100% correctly when you're creating the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, a lot of people be like, oh, you're mumbling this, and that, whatever. But it's like, if it fits the vibe, if it fits the song, if it just makes the song feel a certain way, say it a certain way. You know? Like, you don't have to be 100% correct in how you say things.
Taurus on me, but it worked like a lighter. We set your block on fire. Red beam with the scope is a power up. After
same thing, and then it's like, fire, and there's a power. Like, it's the same cadence per se, but it fits, it works for the song, and it like switches up the flow. Like, that's the thing, like the way you pronounce or drag certain words or whatever like that helps the flow. Like, you can either help it or you can hurt it. So it's like you gotta be careful with how you do it, but it's like it's good to do.
Taurus on me, but it worked like a lighter. We set your block on fire. Red beam with the scope is a power up. After I kill you later on in the hotel room getting on. She's so
after I kill you later on, like, hear it in his voice, like he's not monotone. You know, you can tell he's energetic. There's some life there. Like, when you record, make sure there's some life there. Let's see.
After I kill you later on in the hotel room getting on. She's so.
And like, people would probably point out, they'd be like, yo, how does he get the auto-tune to hit this way right there on certain words? But it's like, for you to get the auto-tune to hit a certain way, you got to say it a certain way with the tune. Like, the tune settings didn't change. It's the same shit he recorded with. I'm pretty sure F sharp minor, right? Retune speed 0, right? Come on, pull up. Yep, F sharp minor. Like, it's no difference. Like, all the tune is the same, but it hits different when you say certain things a certain way, right?
Red beam with the scope is a power up. After I kill you later on on. In the hotel room getting on. She so motherfucking wet, I thought I left the shower on. I'm so high, I thought the shower was in the bedroom or something. Give her the pop like a plumber. She tell me she love ya. It's all going down.
Okay, I like this part. I hear this shit going. That's the Pan Man shit, right?
Down. It's
going down. I like that part. I like this part. Yo, this hard. As we see here, we got some stacks. So it's like harms, maybe like some. Yeah, let's run it. You see?
It's all going down. It's all going down. It's all going down. It's all. I'm a baller.
I want to say, did they pan it? Okay, they pan that. Okay, so they panned them kind of interesting. Let's get in. Look, 59, 28, 100. Okay, cause double on it. Cool. And Pan Man, let's see what the Pan Man hitting like. Cause I fuck with Pan Man, especially for ad-libs. Slow left walker. I don't think that's a default preset, but I think they made it. They named it that. But let's see what it sounds like without it. So let's see what it sounds like without the effect.
It's all going down. It's all going down. It's all going down. It's all. I'm a baller.
Alright, so like when you look at it like this right here, it's basically what you gotta look at is like adding Pan Man gives it movement. It doesn't keep it in the middle because we got 3 stacks that's fighting for position, right? Adding Pan Man gives the movement and you can follow it while you're hearing the stuff in the background. Like it's a big difference behind it. So it's like this is little tricks that y'all can use, like especially like if you're doing stacks of like random words or just hidden notes or whatever. So let's see.
It's all going down. It's all going down. It's
And like what we gotta point out right here, like this one right here stands out to me because I hear it differently than everything else. You can see they're different, they're very different, and he stopped this one short. So let's just see, play this one right here. Let's play them all together. And this one is probably the highest pitched one right here, naturally. And it's not like he did something different. Again, like all these have the same plugins on it, but it's recorded differently vocally. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, you can't sound like Juice WRLD unless you just sound like Juice WRLD or use your voice to sound like this or do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's it. Let's just do this one right here, the first one. Okay, this is solo. This one. You see? Like it's definitely different shit, right? And then we listen to the last one, and it's gonna be completely different. And then when you get all that shit together, you get something that's unique. It's very fucking unique.
I'm a ballaholic, don't know what to call.
Like that's hard, right? It's hard. And you know what I'm saying? It's simple. It's 3 different takes that do 3 different things in 3 different tones, but it fits and it works. And with the Pan Man on this, it just makes this part stand out. This is like a bridge or a pre-chorus, however you want to say it. But
it's all going down. It's all going down. It's all going down. It's all. I'm a ballaholic, don't know what to call it. All my shots be falling, I don't even go to practice.
And like it's so simple. Like it's nothing like super crazy on the engineering as far as like in the recording process right here, because it's so fucking simple. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's the second verse on this one. Because it's usually like people send me in sessions where it's like unfinished songs. But Yeah, we see it. We got like stacks. Everything's organized. Ad-libs. We went through all of this, you know. Let's just go through the second verse to see how if he raps different than anything on this, because I never heard this song until today, honestly.
I'm a perkaholic. I solve all my problems with the pills up in that bottle. I'm in love with a hell girl, red hair goddess. I think that is her mom, but Hades is her father. She has control over my brain, but she don't know about my dark ways. Hiding it is probably the best thing to do in this situation. She has control over my brain, but she don't know about my dark ways. Hiding it is the best thing to do in this situation.
Right? It's just the same take. That's got to be the same. He said the same thing, but he said it differently, right? And we see like, okay. So like we look at the punches, right? We look at the number that the punches are in. Let's just zoom in. All right, so we got 420. So 420. This was the take right here. I'm pretty sure he didn't do 420 takes in this exact session. It's probably picked up from the last, like the template or whatever. But we see 420 here, 422. So it took him 2 takes to get to this part right here, or say it correctly how you want to say it here. And then we got right here, he did the next one, and then from this one it did 7 more to get to this one, and then from this one it took 12 more to get to this one, and then for this one, you know what I'm saying, it took 5 to get to that one, and then took how many to get this one, and so forth and so on. Because like a lot of people put a lot of pressure on themselves. They be like, I gotta get it perfect the right time. I gotta get it right. I can't do so many takes and this and this and that. But if you want to have like the best that like you can feel like you could put out, you got to put in the time. Sometimes you might have to do it, take 12 times to get it right, but the only thing that matters is if you get it right. You feel me? Like 57, 62, very, very, very unique. And I was sitting there thinking like he said this the same way, but like in the second verse he kind of played with the speed of delivery of when he said certain things. Some parts was kind of slower than others, and some parts went like fast into slow, and then it was like slow into fast. I think this is a definite like an example of fast and slow right here.
I solve all my problems with the pills up in that bottle. I'm in love with a hell girl, red hair goddess. I think that is her mom, but Hades is her father. She has control over my brain, but she'll
like this right here. She has control over my brain. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very like slow, but then it goes in. She has control of my brain, you know. Like you gotta play with the speed of delivery. And I think he said this part one way, and then at the end he repeated it, but said it completely different. Like it's nothing wrong with having to repeat lines, but you gotta make sure something stands out about the second one.
Hiding it is probably the best thing to do in this situation. She has control over my brain, but she don't know about my dark ways. Hiding it is the best thing to do in this situation.
And the way he says situation, it kind of makes you connect more, makes you empathize more with it, you know, and it just fits, right? Like I feel like a lot of people overthink it or they overdo it because they're too busy worried about the preset, the mix. Like, yo, record. Just focus on recording with emotion, playing with delivery, enunciation, all that. That's important. And what you need to look at, like I showed you all the settings. So like if you want to have the exact same settings, I'm gonna show you the plugins. I'm gonna give you the screenshots too. Alright, I'm gonna give you the screenshots. So if you don't have Pro Tools, you can go and replicate these same settings for whatever you want to use them for. Replicate them, knock yourself out. But listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what Juice WRLD song to probably try to get a hold to next. So, but if you got Juice WRLD sessions, feel free to hit me up and send them to me, and I'm gonna break them down. Shout out the Juice label and shit. Yeah, I ain't doing shit wrong with this. I'm just educating the community. But listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy SKY Jordan. I'm out of here. Alright, cool.